Entering, invite to games. Next.
Ladies
Next.
and gentlemen, are you ready?
Next.
Are you ready?
Next.
Get ready, dog.
Next. Next. Sell it. Next. 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 Next.
This be the green light. Go. Tires
Next.
on the pavement. People wanna know.
Next.
Mace
Previous.
Dave went. Still here, still
Next.
here with a style so hot, no sweat.
Next.
All the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning
Next.
best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set.
Devin. Next.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Next.
Steady, step to the letter right.
Next.
Turn it up. We giving the show. But can
Next.
you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind.
Next. Next. Next.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it
Next.
hot like fever. Sick with the
Next.
talk, pass to your receiver. All
Next.
about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so
Next.
we need to take a breather.
Wildcat Relief. Entering. Create game screen. You have 7 options. Fatigue option is set to on. Is selected. Entering. Ready. Edit uniform. Entering. Edit uniforms. Unit. Ready.
Say we got 3 turns live off the board, unlike you and your yes men. And if the game had veins,
Edit uniforms. Entering. Edit uniforms. Ready.
then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your
Edit uniforms. Enter. Ready. Play. Ready.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no. Been on me 'cause my name ring bells. People see me and can't
Yes.
help themselves.
Play friend.
See me themselves.
And next. 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 Wildcat Relief. Entering. Create game screen. You have 7 options. Fatigue option is set to on. Is selected. Entering. Ready. Edit uniform. Entering. Edit uniform. Ready.
By the nighttime, it took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest. Oh well.
Wildcat Willie has joined.
I've been on my, I don't
Green Bay Packers selected.
always getting money
Ready. View. Advanced setting. Detroit Lions selected.
What's up, Coach?
Denver Broncos. Atlanta. Miami. India. Dallas Cowboys selected. Event. Run and guns. Event. Ready.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore. With the Dallas Cowboys. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Gets through, and now an opening. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards on the ground. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
Don't be scared of it.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hop up. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
We own them. We own them.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and he'll get it down here to the 43. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Owasor. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, as an offense, you know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't, and this one looks like you don't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, it was 3rd and long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play. They didn't fool him at all.
Went in the wrong direction. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Jackson, options out left. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Elliott on first down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he is going to be stopped. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jackson on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Jackson, options out left. They find some open field here. And he slides to avoid the hit. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Jackson, options out left. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Jackson, options out left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Second and goal from the 1. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot...
And the pressure gets to him again. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Jackson, options out left. He can run for it, and he will. 9 yards that time on the keeper. Brings up 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Jackson. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Go, get out there. Pretty quiet, kill.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. taken down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have the first down at about the 30. Reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Again.
Well, okay.
Double it and pick up 6.
No, bro, you garbage,
Down
bro.
after
Heck
a
no,
gain
bro.
of
You
3.
trash.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on
You
3rd
wasted my
down.
time, bro.
And that going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Bro, you are garbage, bro.
Again,
I don't care. You got the
stay
Cowboys
out
the best
there.
team on the game.
They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th
Bro, you got the
down?
best team on the game, bro. Be quiet, bro. You trying.
Cowboys making them look bad. He's making the Cowboys look bad.
You the Cowboys.
He's not even going to come close to picking up.
Quit, bro.
Entering
Quit. You
on
trash.
screen resume.
Nah, bro.
Man,
You
you
trash.
trash,
Get out my
bro.
seat.
You ain't getting no kickback.
Games. Entering. Attention. Pop up your
Delvin,
PS4.
that
Entering.
dude garbage.
Online connection survey pop up. How would you rate the network connection
That
quality
dude
during
insane.
this game? Entering online hub screen.
Hey, Jerome, look at my status, bro. Is this on fatigue and on all pro?
Friend. Settings. Entering settings screen. You have entering game.
You gotta sit in there.
Defensive. Entering settings screen. Enter franchises. Face of X. Online head to head. Entering online hub screen. Play friend. Enter. Go Watts _ threat.
Alright, that's fatigue off, and then that's
Game
all
skill
pro.
option is set to all Madden. Injuries option is set to none.
Bro,
Entering
bro, that
invite.
boy Jerome.
Entering online hub screen. You have 5 options. Play friend is selected. Quick match.
Green, show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet.